Kendall. Welcome back to my channel. We're now doing things the K-Biff way. So I am in a new place, a new space, and I'm not really sure like what I want my setup to be yet. So for now I'm just gonna be like on my bed in front of my bed. So I also don't really know my neighbors, so I don't know like their schedules if they can hear me. So for me that's always kind of awkward. But anyways, today I just wanted to tell you about little weird, personal, but my first full Brazilian Brazilian wax experience. I don't know. Okay, so before we even get into the video, I just want to say shout out to Brooke. You know who you are. I don't know if anybody else who's always recommending Brazilian waxes or just waxing in general is subscribed to my channel, but this girl, like, she just goes so hard. Like, put down the razor, y'all need to stop shaving. And for me, like, I just felt like such a baby girl. So for some reason last week I just felt like I was gonna be so busy. Like I said, I moved and I'm just in a new place, so I was like, I'm just tired of always having to shave every 3 days, even though I don't have to. Of course, nobody has to shave, but like, you know, a fresh hoo-ha is like a fresh haircut, a fresh hairdo. Like, for me, you just feel better, even though like nobody else knows for me, but I just, you know, feel more womanly, I guess. So I finally decided to go like check them out, and I was gonna go to well, I did go to European Wax Center because I don't know, like, I would prefer to go like a black owned nail salon with a black esthetician or whatever you call it or something like that, but it was kind of like a last minute rush, let me just do this thing. So I chose the European Wax Center that was closest to my house, and I went there, and well, actually I called and set up an appointment, and she told me that they were having a special where, well, I think they always have a special where you either get your brows free for the first time or you get half off another type of service. So this particular month they were having brows were complimentary if it was your first time, and then you still got the half off, or well, I guess you wouldn't get free brows if you're already getting the brows. So I was able to get the Brazilian for $25 because it's normally $50, and I was able to get my brows done for free. And I will say that like the customer service when I went in. Hi.
What's your name?
Kendall.
Do you have your ID on?
Yes.
This is your first time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Was like really great. The lady over the phone, I don't know what her deal was, but everything still was like really great. So I went in and I, you know, gave my ID and I said, hey, this is my first time, and she explained like all the promotions to me, and like if you pay maybe like $700, it was up there, it was like hundreds, then you don't have to pay anymore. It's pretty much like a yearly thing. You just come in or you set your appointment and you just go. But I was like, I don't have $700. Like, that's my rent money, and I don't have time to be spending that on a wax. Maybe like 1 or 2 waxes free, but I'm just like, I don't even know if I'm gonna like this, let alone come back or pay hundreds of dollars for, you know, this service. Like $50 for me is steep. I was telling like the girl, like, that's a bill for me, $50 for wax. Granted, you do get the you know, privilege of not having to pick up a razor every few days or whatever, but still. So I went in and I sat there for like, well, I gave them my ID, and I sat there for like less than 5 minutes before she came to get me. And then once I got to the back, she like asked me a few questions, I guess just getting to know me, I guess is how they do to make it a little less awkward, which was fine. So she was like, go ahead, undress from the bottom down, and I'm just like, I mean, okay, like, I don't even know you like that. I just met you 5 seconds ago, but I think she probably sees like a million coochies a week, so it's okay. So then I just lay down on the table, and she told me to do this little triangle thing with my legs, so I like had to put my feet together, and the rest was just like, boom, just open. So it was like really awkward for me. So then like she started stirring the wax and doing her little thing, and then she put the wax like on the top part first, because I was more nervous about, you know, like the labia or the inner labia, whatever. Isn't that sad? Like, you don't even, most people don't even know what it's called. I just say the lips. So I was nervous about the lips because I'm just like, that's a sensitive area. Also was talking about how she told me like I shouldn't have trimmed. I don't know, like I know some women do like a little triangle right above the is it clitoris? I'm just saying clitoris. I don't know if it's clitoris, clitoris, what. Some women do the triangle right in that little spot. Some women do like a landing strip. You can do a thick landing strip or a small landing strip. Some women do just plain, you know, everything off, which I think is kind of childish. Looks like, you know, a 9-year-old, like, but whatever floats your boat. So she told me that the part where the landing strip was a little bit too short. So if I did want, which I didn't, if I did want her to take it off, I don't think she would have been able to do it because it was too short. So if you are thinking about going for your first time, I would definitely say don't trim. Maybe just wait until you get there and see if they want to trim it first. I don't know how that works, but I think that particular part was a little bit too short, but for me it didn't matter because I didn't want it off anyway. And yeah, like she just told me bust it open, so I busted open, and then she went in with the wax. Like, well, she snatched the first part off. I was like, okay, that's not too bad. But then like once she started getting to the bottom, I was like, you know, like she said take a deep breath. So I took a deep breath, and then like it was over, and she like put her hand on it real quick, so it was over. But then she had to do the other side, of course, but it lasted like less than 20 minutes. And then for the bottom part, she was like, okay, now hug your knees. And like imagine like if you're laying back and you hug your knees, like that's your butt is like exposed. So she was like, it's only gonna be 2 strips. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I just got through it. But the overall experience for me, like, I think it's just something to try. I don't feel like I'll be paying $50 every 4 weeks for that. Maybe every, you know, 6 to 8 weeks for me. And yeah, I'll probably just have to do it that way because I had to find me a coupon on Groupon or something, girl. But this particular, I will say, like, do your research and know exactly what you want going in. Be able to look down and say, hey, you know, can you take a little bit more off? Because once I got home, I did realize that she missed, like, or I don't know if she did it on purpose because that's what she thought that I wanted, but she didn't do a particular spot. And I'm just like, why you leave that there? Like, just know what you want going in and be open and honest with your waxer, esthetician, I don't know, just be, you know, tell them what you want, tell them what you don't want, and you should be fine. So then, like, once I finished, like, I wish that they would give you like a wipe or something, because I realized once I got home too that I still had, like, I don't know what she rubbed on me at first, but it made the hair that was left there white, and I didn't understand that. And then there was like some wax still left on the hair that was left there too. So I just had to, I guess, shower, and it came right off. But the pain level, I will say, was like maybe a 9 out of 10. And Brooke, like I was talking about, she was like, if you can have a baby, then, you know, you can get a wax. But I'm just like, that's not the same. Like, you have, once you get pregnant, well, for me at least, once I got pregnant, it's just like having the baby is inevitable. I don't have to go get waxed. Like, that's me paying you to put me in pain. So yeah, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And like I said, I'm probably will go back at some point in time, because once it's done, then it's done, and you don't have to worry about it for weeks to come. So that is the good thing. They say it doesn't grow back to like two weeks, and then you grow it out for 2 more weeks, and then you go back. So I don't know. I'll probably try to find me like a black lady or some like a smaller, maybe, you know, like a small business or something like that. But let me know how your first time was. If you have any stories. I know this girl on Twitter said like her first time she farted. So I'm just like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. But I don't know. So yeah, leave some comments down below, some stories that you've heard or seen or experienced yourself. If you're an esthetician, like any tips or tricks that I missed or anything like that. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.